Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Bo. So Final Fantasy XIV, A Realm Reborn. I want to give you some tips and hints if you want to get started in this game. We're going to do 5 things that are going to help you be a better player, at least starting out in this game. Creating your first character is a little different than many other games. What you're really doing is establishing a starting class. The things you can't change are race and your clan. Now, the only difference between race and clan is different starting statistics. If you're a max minner, you may wish to do a little bit more research as far as which of these are better for the combination of job you'd like. But even though you have a class as Marauder, in this case for me, a tank character, you could start out at anything, and at any time in this game, you could change after level 10. After level 10, you can go to other schools in the game. So if you wanted to be a Marauder, and let's say after level 10 you didn't really like it, but you'd rather be a Lancer, you could go over and become a Lancer. You could become a Black Mage. You become a, Thermorologist or whatever. You could become an Archer. You could be all kinds of these things. And that's the beauty of this game, is you can go through and change at any time you want the class. So if you're feeling tanky, you can do tanky. If you're feeling healy, you can do that. My suggestion would be to do a tank character to start, because tanks generally are super fast to get into duty queues, which are like dungeons. And on top of that, they have a high survivability, which is nice. As far as world, pick whatever region works for you. The second thing is a really nice feature called the Aethernet or Aetherite. Basically what it is within any of the big cities, you'll have these smaller crystals that let you teleport to different areas within the game. So let's say if I want to go to the Marauders Guild, right? I've already been to the Marauders Guild, and if you see these, you unlock them by right-clicking, and it'll say you're attuned to the crystal. That allows you to quickly transport between different areas, which makes leveling and all that garbage really fast. For instance, you go here, and you say, oh, okay, I'd like to, where is this? It is in First Impressions in the Black Shroud, right there. I happen to have, okay, no problem. This should make it easy. 600 gil later, and we're going to be right where we need to be. Now, granted, you need to get to the location first, but more than likely, if you're on doing the questing and other things like normal, you will get to these areas pretty quickly. So as you can see, like, we can just walk over that way, and we can get to our quest. Makes it pretty convenient and nice. So the Aethernet's something you should do whenever possible. Look at those little crystals, unlock the crystals. Let's talk about the different kind of quests that are available in this game. This quest, as you can see with the little deal, like the little burning sun thing over it, is a story quest. This will push you forward in the story, unlocking new features, such as your duty finder, teleporting, crafting, hunting, all kinds of things. I would highly recommend as your first character to do this storyline before you do anything else. Okay, because you're going to want to unlock as many of the features as possible. You can do normal quests, obviously, like that have like that little symbol on it, right? But do that. If you see this thing over here, what these are called fates. It's basically like an objective that you could do that's within an area. So for me, if I'm within this area and I'm level whatever, it doesn't matter, I can participate in the fates. So let's just level sync. All right, so in my case, I can level sync. But as you can see, you can do this pretty easily, and you get good experience doing these fates. So those are the different kinds of quests you're going to have to deal with. The fourth thing I'm going to teach you about is the market board. In most large cities, there'll be a market of sorts, and there'll also be these boards. Go over and click on it. It's just like an auction. It's the auction house is basically what it is. But it lets you go through and easily discern what you have. So in this case, okay, I'm a Marauder. Super deal. Oh, I can get a new axe. That's cool. Oh, +1. Well, thank you. I will definitely take that. You can use this for pretty much any of the levels you need. Also, while we're here, make sure that you remember that there's an inventory and also an armory chest. The armory chest is what all your weapons are stored in. Okay. Also note that there is a couple things such as like spirit bond and whatnot, but we'll get to those in a later video. But for now, just remember that you can use the market to upgrade your equipment as needed. And that's about it. Let's continue to the last little bit. And number 5 will just be a basic overview, okay? You don't have bags. You're just given bags from day 1. So you'll have 4 big bags. You can use these, or at some point, after you do enough of the story, which you should be doing, again, if you listen to me in step 4, do the story, but otherwise, you'll start getting things like this, which are retainers. And then retainers are basically your bank. So you can go here and entrust and give items to your guy all you want. So that's something. Also make sure to remember that the way you set up your action bar is going to be important. Okay, so that's your action bar right over there. Get food. Food bonuses are really good. So in the market, go look for food. In this case, I use Vitality because I'm a tank. Have some potions on you. This is super duper simple. Again, and other guides we'll get into is how to use trade skills, because again, as a person in this game, you are able to swap classes on the fly. So you could be here. Oh, I'm now an armorer. I am now an alchemist. I am now back to being a marauder. See? So there's all kinds of things you can do in this game. There's no auto-looting. It just auto-looting just happens. You don't actually loot anything. So it's pretty nice. So anyways, guys, I hope that was useful for you and that you're interested in looking to Final Fantasy XIV. Pretty damn good game, I'd say, so far. It's pretty reasonable, as well as very pretty. So if that was good for you, why don't you hit the like button and let me know what you thought in the comments below. Until next time, I'll talk to you later. See ya.